Alright guys, this is a fan submitted question video. Ooh. Thank you guys for supporting us on Patreon.
Thank you so much.
Especially the Heimlich and the defibrillator tiers. Defibrillator. Okay, that's a fucking weird word.
Bring us back to life.
Bring us back to life.
Make out with us.
Alright, today we have...
I'll take it.
That's how you get the Rona.
Alright.
I'll take it all.
Yeah,
right?
Joe will take it.
Alright, questions.
Just kidding, no, I don't know.
Today we have a question from Ayan Sire.
Get a new name.
Yeah, Ayan I don't know. Okay. Hello, I've been watching y'all's videos since I was in 5th grade. Yikes, right? And I'm 18 now. I wanted to ask
What the fuck?
what y'all would do in this situation. My younger cousin, female, 16. I see her like my little sister.
Oh no.
I know, that's
Don't even go there, Joe.
pausing there, it's like,
Where did you think Joe was gonna go, Julia?
I don't know.
Nasty.
Joe's perverted at heart, and
At heart, at skin.
The same girl who sent me a picture of Pickle Rick and being like, oh look, I think girls use this as a dildo. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I could not unsee that shit.
A toy of Pickle Rick just moving like this? I'm like, what are you saying, Julia?
It's a great episode, by the way. All right, okay. Female 16 cousin is in a relationship with this, or situationship with this guy at our job. Male 20. We work as waiters in a retirement community in Southwest Ohio. She claims to really like him and he likes her as well. She finally told him how old she really was, but he doesn't seem to have an issue with it. She had sex for the first time with him and they didn't use protection. Obviously, she can do what she wants with her body, but I think that she should have played it safe. She keeps asking me for my opinion, and when I give it to her, she shuts down. I don't sugarcoat anything, to be honest. I would have less of a problem with it if he got his shit together. Meaning, had a car, license, and some kind of plan for himself. He's 20!
How old is
He's 20!
20.
She's 15?
No, 16.
16, still bad.
20 with no car.
No license.
Well, at least he has a job. They're all working together.
But I guess it's a dead-end job because he doesn't seem to have a plan for himself. Anyway, she drives them to and from work every day. They work together.
She has a car?
Mm-hmm. She gets home well after midnight. If he's not working that day, she will try to get someone to cover for her. Even though this quarantine, she still is over there, his mother's home, all the time. She's met his family, but she keeps saying it's not serious and he doesn't want to pressure her into being his girlfriend. But they do everything that you do in a relationship. Please, help me.
Wait, help.
Help you do what?
No. I think he's asking what he should do because he cares about her and he's worried for her.
Yeah, it's tough, man. When you're that sprung, there's almost nothing you can do to say
when you're getting some good sex.
the good unprotected kind?
Yeah.
And it's like your first partner.
Yeah.
You're 16. Like at 16, you don't want to listen to shit, man.
And she's saying it's
Yeah.
nothing. She says nothing.
I mean, even when you're 20, you don't want to listen to shit. You know, like it's not like he's old and wise. He's a kid too.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, you can't even drink yet.
Dude, if I was 20 years old and I was getting some bomb ass pussy, dude, I'd question my fucking if I should be doing this because it's legal or whatever. Because I mean, it's difficult to resist it.
You mean it's illegal?
No, it is illegal, but I would constantly be having a battle with myself, like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this, but then I am or whatever. Like, I never had that opportunity to be in that position. But
To be 20 and fuck a 16-year-old?
Yeah.
I wonder if does Ohio have consent at 16 or at 18?
16 is really young.
I think 16 is illegal, dude.
A lot of states have 16. You can get married at 16.
You could get
17 I've heard of. I don't know about 16.
There's some 16. I think there's some states even at like 14.
well, there's
14,
a lot of states have this rule though where it's either or. So for example, like if you're 18 and someone's 17, right? Then that doesn't consider it as like if you're like 20 and they're like, yeah.
Some states you can marry a horse.
That's true.
It all depends. It all depends on the state you're in.
It's hard because they're like, she's dumb where she's asking for advice, but she's only asking for him to basically be like, yeah, you're doing it right.
Well, she's 16, dude. When people ask questions, all they're asking for is, do you support me?
Yeah.
They're not asking for real advice.
But if she's asking, she should know that there's something wrong about it.
Yeah, but she's 16, dude. Like,
Then why even ask?
because people just want.
And people are insecure. They want to feel validated.
You want affirmation.
It's an ask hole, right? Like they're just asking because they want support. And they go, well, Nadeem thinks that it's okay.
If I was really wanting to make sure that she doesn't get hurt and he's a scumbag or whatever he is, and like making sure she doesn't get, and it's illegal and or get pregnant or whatever, I would send like a unanimous tip to the police. Especially if I cared of her as like a sister.
Would you ever come out later, like 10 years down the line? Hey, you know, the guy you fell in love with?
Yeah, if she was smart enough.
But it ruins the guy's life, though. What did he do wrong?
He's dating a 16-year-old.
Well, I guess that is wrong.
And he knows her age now.
To me,
Oh, it does. Like in terms of,
It's jailbait.
he might go to jail and like.
Yeah, it's. I think it's a harsh crime, right? Because I don't know the situation. If the guy is this weird sleazeball that's manipulating the girl, that's different.
He should talk to him.
Yeah, I think
I think he should talk to him.
you know my cousin is underage. I'm gonna give you one chance before I rat you out.
Like, can you just wait 2 years? You know, if the love is real,
I mean, did they
it'll
even mention
happen,
he's a
or like I don't know.
I wouldn't even say I would rat you out. I would say, hey, some other people know, and they might rat you out because if that guy's also crazy, he might do something to him.
But also, he was saying that he wouldn't mind the dude if he had his shit together.
True.
So that's really forgiving.
Yeah.
I don't know, like the one thing that doesn't really sit well with me is the fact that they're both the cousin and like her supposed situational boyfriend, like they said that it's nothing serious, that they're not in a serious relationship. I'm like, then why would you do all those things?
Because it feels good.
I mean, yeah, sure, I get it, but it's just like if she constantly goes there all the time and says, oh, it's nothing big, it's like, but you're spending a lot of time over there.
You don't like labels.
I think she wants to be in a relationship. He doesn't.
Oh yeah.
That
And he's
could be-
probably manipulating her because she's going because she wants to.
yeah,
He's
because
older,
in,
yeah.
in my head, he's a fucking sleazeball, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck.
And he knows that he's just having sex with her, but he doesn't have
Not
this
true, because
factor.
when I was 20, I was looking up. Like, I wanted girls that were, like, older than me or around my same age, because that was, like, the hottest. Like, when I saw a 16-year-old, I'm like, oh, you look like a child.
Yeah.
You're still in high school.
Psychologically, kind of like you mature with your age in terms of like sexual desires, and I feel like for a 20-year-old to be dating a 16-year-old, I think it's kind of like proof that this guy is really a loser and has no game, can't get girls his age.
She's driving and he's not.
Yeah, and he's like able to at least manipulate a 16-year-old who knows nothing.
Or tell her mom or dad, whoever she lives with, if she has one.
Well, maybe he's also worried about their friendship and relationship.
It
Because
might hit you forever. Yeah.
rat on your.
But it's like if you cared about them so much, because then imagine she got pregnant, and it's not a bad thing to get pregnant at that age, but like it could ruin some people's lives, and she might regret it like way later.
It could, but he's not the dad, and I think he's trying to play as a friend and a cousin.
Maybe he likes her too. He's just jealous.
The cousin?
Ah, dude.
They're not. Are they cousins?
Yeah.
Told you guys.
I thought you just saw her as like a little cousin.
Oh no.
I don't know, but I think in this guy's shoes, he's like, all right, we're cool, we're close. How do I play this strategically while we still, like, he is in a weird pickle, right? Because it doesn't sound like he's against the dude. Like, he's not saying anything bad about the guy. He just says that he doesn't have his shit together. So in his mind, if the guy did have his shit together, he's thinking ahead, like, if she did get pregnant, then maybe he can be responsible for the baby. That's probably what he's thinking.
But it's hard to like just talk to someone or try because you can't just get your shit together like that, especially if some little kid tells you to.
Especially when it goes like
Yeah.
I feel like trying to tell someone that kind of bad news about their relationship, no one's ever receptive to that shit.
Yeah.
He's also not a little kid. Sorry for saying that. He's 18.
He's 20.
Yeah, if this 18-year-old kid has his shit really together, that sometimes might be the best example where like you are leading by example, right? And that tells more than what you can say. Cause I remember like, so I'm like 4 or 5 years older than my cousin, and he had like a really dark patch. There's nothing I could have said at that time that was gonna talk him out from doing what he was gonna do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the only thing I could do as a family member was just give him support and at least be there for him when he needed someone to talk to. Yeah. And every time we did talk, I would try to give him a little bit of advice to go the other direction. But I think from my cousin's point of view, having at least another family member that I can relate to and talk to is much more, it feels that like there's that much more support versus someone that's just lecturing them all the time or like someone that's gonna rat on them.
Sometimes you have to let people make their own mistakes and be there for them when they're crying their eyes out, and inside you're like, I told you, you stupid son of a bitch.
But I think like with that, it's like if he could do something, because he doesn't necessarily have to tell her, he could just talk to him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
be like,
that'd be a good first step.
yeah, like, but not like maybe scare him about like, hey, like people, like I've been hearing people talk about it and how she's
Or talk to him together. Like I don't know, man. But it's a weird place only because I don't know the couple.
Yeah.
How are they gonna respond? How are they acting? Like, what's going on? You know, that's only his perspective too.
Yeah, and there might be other people that's not included in the story right here that might be someone of influence for this girl.
Yeah.
You know, that she might actually listen to. You know, so like I would consider anyone that might have an ability to talk to this girl and actually get through to her. You know, if you fear that she might reject you. You know, the 18-year-old.
Because I think the weirdest part out of all of this is that she's not a secret for his family. Like she comes over, she stays with them, the family's cool with it. You know, they're like, oh, well, she has a little girlfriend. Because that would be my first thing, is that like, if I see my son and there's a girl that looks a little young, or I find out her age, I'll be like, what the fuck? In my house?
Is that how people?
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that that's what you would do.
I'll be like, nuh-uh, man. Not until everyone's 18.
Yeah, I would say me. I'd probably talk to that situational boyfriend about like.
Give him a ride to work one of those days.
Or just give them condoms.
They're not gonna use it if they like it raw doggies.
Show them videos about or
Birth control.
You would talk to the boyfriend himself instead of the cousin at this point because you feel like you're not getting through to the cousin?
Well, if the cousin keeps asking me and they're not taking anything, then I'm just like, then what's the point of continuing to talk to you if you're not gonna?
So what do you tell the cousin? I mean, what do you tell the boyfriend?
My cousin got AIDS.
There you go, done.
That's pretty good. That's really good.
I mean, that was one
That
way.
is the best way. Hey, I got something to tell you.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, fuck.
I don't know the dynamics of this, but like at least for me, it's just like if I get real loser vibes from him, I don't know if I could really be nice.
Hey, stop being a loser.
Yeah, I was like, dude, you're like dating someone that is of an illegal age for you.
And she drives you?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's pretty
I
crazy,
think,
yeah.
I think just thinking about myself when I was 16, very impressionable. Like if I were to date someone that's 20, I would think that they would have their shit together just by that age.
Because they're a grown up to you.
Yeah, they are grown up to me, and so like I'm highly impressionable to that, and so talking to a cousin that's 18 is like, pfft, you don't even have as many years as this 20-year-old. So like
2 whole years.
yeah, it's like what the fuck should I listen to your advice? So like to me, it's like if I'm already having this attachment to this 20-year-old, there's no way like anyone's gonna get through to me.
Yeah.
Like that's how I feel.
Combine that with good ass head.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who wins?
You know, if not talking to the boyfriend, then maybe try out her friend, like her best friend.
my friends try to tell me she's not good for you, man. I'm like, I don't care. She sucks my dick.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I would say I wouldn't know what to do, honestly. I think in my situation, I'm just gonna be supportive. I know there's
Yeah, you just gotta be there for her.
down, but if it's really that bad, I'd say report it. But if he's not abusive and it's literally just like them hooking up, you know, I where the fuck is her parents too? You know, where the fuck are the parents in all of this? It's like, why is your 18-year-old like having to fucking deal with such a burden, dude?
Maybe it
This is
needs to
such
be a secret from the parent. or
yeah,
something.
I mean, it's not like it doesn't happen. This shit happens, but yeah, I think your role as a cousin is to be the support and be there for them while they go through life and do their.
Or maybe you date a 14-year-old and show them that.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
And most people that age don't stay together anyways. I'd be like, all right, at least practice safe sex. Here's condoms. Here's the number how to get birth control and other
Yeah.
forms of contraception if you need it. But
Or it could be like Ozarks and the boyfriend dies and then
Whoa! Spoiler, dude.
I don't know.
I'll forget it anyway.
Okay.
And you know which boyfriend he's talking about.
True. Wait, hold on. Aren't we in quarantine, by the way? Why are they going over to each other's houses and having sex?
I think that's why he's also alarmed.
That's why he's getting mad.
Because he's like, wait, what the fuck? What happened to social distancing? You're going over fucking all the time.